What up, bro? This your boy Smoke Black, aka Jersey Rider. Wrote the book Moments of Clarity. You can pick it up on Amazon. You can Google it. Moments of Clarity, written by Ernest McNeil Jr. I made this video here. I'm making this video here to actually talk about the book Moments of Clarity. It's a book that I wrote. It's written. It touches on various topics dealing with history and religion. You know, all things, all arguments presented are backed with historical and biblical facts and references and things like that. It's 11 chapters, 62 pages, not a big read. Very informative though, that's the thing, that's the kicker. It starts out with, the first chapter is why, the reason for writing a book. Check it out, you get the understanding. Then it goes into serious thought, and that clarifies God's name as being Yahweh. Talks about Jesus being the first slave ship, and not the actual name of the Messiah. The Messiah's name is Yeshua. Then it goes into our story, the Bible. It's just a religious book or a history of a people. It clarifies who the original Hebrews of the Bible are, and it gives historical and biblical reference, as I said before. Then it goes into the Sabbath. It presents historical and scriptural evidence of man's ordainment of Sunday, which, the true Sabbath is actually Saturday, the end of the week, Sabbath day. Then, it goes into the next chapter, which is of a clean spirit. Gives a brief explanation of the qualities possessed by a person with a clean spirit, and also the consequences of returning to past behaviors. That's the part that many people don't share, many people don't get, but that it needs to be known, and it all is backed with scriptural references. Then the next chapter would be church and fellowship. Clarifies the church of Yahweh, church of Yahweh, who that is, which is basically the people of God, the people of Yahweh, the people, the believers, That's and you are the church. The church is you. It's not necessarily a building, because it also clarifies what the building is, and it talks about fellowship, and fellowship is basically the gathering of the church. And, you read it and you get the understanding. That'll be that's another video. The next chapter is division. Division explains how religion divides the righteous, because everything is spiritual. It starts with the spirit, it starts with the essence. The essence is the core. The core, you were made in his image. His image is a spirit. You were made spirit first, and then he put the shell around it. Division separates that. Then the next chapter is forbidden pleasures. Clarifies the difference between a sin and an abomination with a few examples of each, Then the next chapter is the greatest. So it gives historical and biblical account of the united monarchy of Israel, which is why Africa is known as the cradle of civilization. And it also speaks of the great King Solomon, who was the son of David. And he was the reason for the expansion and downfall of the United Monarchy of Israel. It's all based on historical and scriptural facts. The next chapter is Warrior Nation, and that's a letter to the sleeping warrior nation that, we need to wake up. We need to wake up and wake up to our purpose and raise the vibration of this world and get everybody right. Unification is the key, man. We need to unify people, everybody, mankind. Unification. That's for the record, is the last chapter. And that's just, basically noting the importance of the information that's being shared to be presented in a manner not to be prejudiced or in any type of negative light. It's just actual, factual, historical, and biblical facts. It's basically what it is. Yo, it's Raise Our Vibe. Love.